the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Oklahoma's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And, Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
We'll start the drive with a good throw to the right. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Going absolutely nowhere to a loss of the play.
Well, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
And he'll drop back here on third down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down with an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
As a quarterback, you see a one-on-one matchup. You want to get the ball out to your receiver. Hope he can shake that tackle and get upfield for some good yards. But man, this corner made a great play after that reception.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. The receiver makes the catch. The reception nets about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here. And the Sooners will send their punt team onto the field. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. So Washington's offense gets their first crack now. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
And the receivers got it. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The throw complete to the running back underneath. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
He'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Willingham. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he's out of bounds after gaining a decent yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Looking to throw again. Caught, a completion. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a 1st down at the 41.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
This will be the 9th play on the drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's complete on the crossing route. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Quick throw, the catch is made. Touchdown, Huskies, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Here's the point after attempt. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Pass rush closing in. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, this is the risk of playing man-to-man coverage for the defense. You got to spy the quarterback to prevent him from picking up big yards like this. Good decision by the quarterback, and a good job of using those legs.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, helping just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Caught! He's wide open. Look out!
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Oh, they trap him for a sack. So here we go, 3rd and goal. Giving up that sack has made this a real headache for the offense. Let's see if they can convert. So, Kirk, it's Washington in front, and the 1st quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the 2nd? Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Washington offense is back out on the field now. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the 1st down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Grab by the receiver. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
It's reeled in. It's Snyder. And rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for a man. He makes the grab. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, really good ball here by this quarterback to be able to pick up this first down. And hey, this guy is living up to the legacy of what Washington quarterback play has been for a number of years, going way back to Warren Moon and Mark Brunell, and more recently with Jake Browning, and of course the last couple of years with Michael Penix.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. The back's got it. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
2nd down. We're going to throw it. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. But they were backed up to start the drive. It's some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still own at the line of scrimmage, and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The Sooners will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Pressure is coming. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? After the incompletion on 1st down, we're going to throw it again. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Extending the play now. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
It's a run to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Nice throw, caught for a completion. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
Handoff from the shotgun. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He hands it off from the gun. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
This playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. A little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Fighting off the defender. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a 1st down.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And there's the handoff. Fights through the tackle. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore. And the Huskies looking to use the up-tempo offense here. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Huskies. Still no answer for this offense. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Getting set. Here's second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. It's an out route. The catch made. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, he escaped. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A great defensive play, and that should do it for the half. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
The Sooners will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. The defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the pass is picked off. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
They'll stop here behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Looking for the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made at the 13, but here we go, a red zone opportunity.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Off the play fake on first down. Makes a quick catch. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A play action, looking to throw. Pass caught on a comeback route. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Back to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Now to try here for the extra point.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Washington offense retakes the field here. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Number an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Wow, the defense makes a huge play. They were able to poke the ball away from the receiver, but the offense was quicker to get to the ball, so they retained possession.
The pocket breaking down. Rips the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Looking deep down the left side. And he makes the grab inside the 10. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Huskies will line up here on 1st down and goal. Wants to throw it. Looking for 6. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Washington. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And he breaks the tackle. Made a solid gain there.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Now it's 2nd down here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
2nd down play coming up. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
The Sooners offense is on. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Play action here on 1st down. A deep shot to the left side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners.
Man, that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. This scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Hunt over the middle. It's Willingham. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Great conversion here for this Washington offense and another first down. And I'll tell you, this guy's living up to the expectations of a Washington quarterback. They've had some great play out of that position over the years.
First down. They're going to throw the football. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Handoff for the single back. He's past the marker and still going. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody.
The ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground. It's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And now the handoff. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
And then first down, right back to the running game. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. So, Kirk, it's Washington in front. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. The gain makes it second and medium. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the offense. off an RPO. The quarterback looks to his right. Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers and make the play.
Second down and goal. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They couldn't stop him there.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it, and they come up. Touchdown.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the fourth. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Washington offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Willingham. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And here's the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position with the first down. And the Huskies hustle to the line to run the hurry out. Handoff in a single back formation. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. That's caught. It's Snyder. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on 3rd down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
So tie game, 4th quarter. We're going to go for it on this 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Looks like Washington will have the 1st down. And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. The Huskies looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. Give it to the big fullback here. Touchdown, Huskies. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball into the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Freeman. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain. Get closer to midfield. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's got a man down the middle. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play?
QB strikes it. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down after that previous play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, this is it. It comes down to this 4th down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
Their last chance here. Back-to-back deep shots. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Of course, in the playoffs, it's